What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video. We got to go over Baby Doge. We're going to talk about some technical analysis here with Baby Doge and where we're more than likely going to go next. And then we're going to talk about the overall crypto market after that. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's go straight over Baby Doge. So as you can see here, the first thing that we see here with Baby Doge is the 24-hour market control. We are still 60% bullish, as they say. You can also see over here, we did have a little bit of a rise inside of Baby Doge. So that 60% bullish claim is not completely false. But look, we kind of bottomed out here. Well, not really bottomed out, but we kind of went back down here after this pump. So really, we got to see whether or not we're going to continue to rise from here or just go back down to our previous supports with Baby Doge. So let's talk about the likelihood of both scenarios. So for one, you can see over here on the oscillator, all the selling volume, but it started to reverse to the upside with more buying volume. But how long is that going to last? And it doesn't look like it could last for long, kind of like how it is back here, very small buying, and then it's always immediately met by this selling area. So we got to really look at how hard it's going to be for Baby Doge to continue to pump here. And actually, if you look at it right now as I'm making this video, this red candlestick is actually starting to form lower and lower, pretty much indicating that we're probably going to have some more drops here inside of Baby Doge. You're probably going to end up seeing it drop some more. And really, it's not just Baby Doge. The whole overall crypto market is kind of, turning towards the bullish pattern side. And you can also see it is trading a little bit sideways, but leaning more towards the bearish side, not the bullish, but yeah, the bearish side. But yeah, it's leaning more towards this bearish side here. And you can see over here, Baby Doge right now about up 0.4%, was up 1.5%. But we're really following short here on Baby Doge. So let's kind of look at where we're more than likely to go next. So this is the 15M chart. And now this right here is the 5-minute chart. This is even more of a short-term chart. So when you look at this chart, it kind of shows you things in a more closer perspective. You can see it looks like there's more buying here on the surface. But when you really look at it, it's really being overtaken by the selling. And I think that we're probably going to get some more selling than buying. Now, when you look at the 4-hour chart, on the other hand, you can see this immediate resistance area that we keep getting rejected at. And then this kind of puts things into a better perspective because the red area indicates supply and demand, which is our less demand of supply and demand. And that's why you're seeing it getting rejected at this area. It pretty much acts as our resistance. And initially, we had the 1250 resistance. We got so close to hitting it over here, and 1250 was just our resistance for the longest time. If you look at all these areas back here, 1250 always played a key role inside of our resistance and inside of our support. So it was used as support back here in December. It was used as resistance back here in October, and more resistance back here in September, and then more support back here in August of 2021. So yeah, it's always been a significant role played when you look at the 1250 support and resistance lines. Right now, it's our resistance. It was our support previously. The second we hit it as support, we immediately had a big red candlestick form up from that. So what we really need to do is try to get back above 1250. It's a really significant point for Baby Doge. But we're really just being rejected here by this red supply and demand area. It's showing less demand in this area. So it's going to be a lot harder for Baby Doge to break out past that. So that's really the only hurdle we have right now. And then you can actually still see where we have our supports that I mentioned in our previous videos at 9Z9 and 9Z7. If we were to break down and add another zero to Baby Doge, 9Z9 and 9Z7 look like good bottom areas. It looks like where we could bottom out at. And saying if that does that, then Bitcoin would probably end up hitting like 17K, 15K, somewhere around there. You would probably see Bitcoin dropping. Now, another thing that you want to look at here with Bitcoin, though, we do see that it's showing that we're bearish by 80%. Yeah. But what you're seeing here is we did have a good amount of buying pressure inside of Bitcoin. So we had that oversold area inside of Bitcoin as well, but it immediately led to buying. So after our buying area, what's going to come next? We're going to have some selling here for Bitcoin. And you can actually see here on the oscillator, Bitcoin is starting to form up some selling. So we're going to start seeing some more selling here at Bitcoin. And over here, you can see for our institutional investors in our dark pools, it's saying that high to moderate activity is expected in this area. So it's not saying necessarily whether it's going to be high or selling, but look at what it's going or buying or selling. But look at what's going on now that we're inside of this area. We're starting to build a bigger candlestick here, and it's starting to become a red candlestick. And obviously, it's showing that it's green. These are the technical indicators I have, if you actually take off the indicators, they're really red candlesticks. But the only reason why it's showing that it's green is because right before it started to do this, prior to this, we had a lot of buying. So it's still showing green, but watch how it reverses into red. Now we're about to have these red candlestick areas forming up here. So now what you're going to start seeing here is some selling, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. It's starting to go down to that support line that we have set here. So the green areas are supply and demand of more demand. So when we actually hit these areas, we actually might be able to build more momentum to continue to rise inside of Bitcoin. So if we can actually build up more momentum to rise in Bitcoin, then we could come up to our next resistance. So we could actually break past this 20.1K, 20.2K resistance, and then eventually take Bitcoin all the way back up to 20.6K or 20.5K. But even up there, we have way lower activity for Bitcoin inside of the institutional investors in dark pools. And since there's way less activity, it's going to be way less likely that you see Bitcoin pumping back up to 22K right now. So I think right now what we're going to see here in Bitcoin is another correction. You're probably going to end up seeing Bitcoin going below 19,000 now at this point. So we're at 20K. We're probably about to drop back down to 19K. If we break down below this more demand area, if we break down below our support here, then what we're going to see here for Bitcoin is another sell-off back down to where we were prior to all this, down to pretty much 19.5K. So if we hit 19.5K Bitcoin, you could probably expect it to break that eventually as well and get lower and lower. And I'm really looking at this as nearly the bottom. Like we're almost at the complete bottom inside of this overall crypto market, which is good because buying opportunities will be presented. We're finally there, and it's finally confirmed that we're at the bottom. But for now, I definitely think that we have some more ways to go back down. So we might just hit 19.6K, might not go below that. And if we don't, then hey, cool. Because if you actually want to go ahead and look at the 4-hour chart, you can see Bitcoin drop down to $18,000. Yeah, back here inside of, let me close this so I can see that date. But yeah, back here in the 18th of June, you can see Bitcoin did very briefly hit 18.4K. So nothing's really stopping us from getting back down there. The only thing that is this very, 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 very small support area here. This green line indicates support, shows we have a little bit more demand there. But 19.5K is a very weak support right now. Our strong support was at 20K and we broke it. So we built a smaller support here at 19.5K. But if we break that smaller support, then you're going to see Bitcoin pretty much going back down to 18K. And also what you want to look at here inside of the Bitcoin for the 4-hour chart, you can see after our overbought area, this is way overbought for us. But now what you're seeing inside of Bitcoin is this selling wave forming up. So now that we're going to start having selling, it's kind of confirmed that we're going to go down to this 19.5K area. It's kind of confirmed that we could actually see the 18K area for Bitcoin coming up again. So we just got to wait for that. But like I said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just kind of going over the technicals here. Now, whenever we look over here at the Baby Doge holders, we are increasing every single day with the holders. So that's also good. We got about 400 new holders overnight. All good stuff there. And then also another big thing with Baby Doge, Binance Smart Chain Daily has been really pushing for Baby Doge to get listed on to Binance. So if you look over here, it says highlight of Baby Doge coin in August. So they're doing highlights on us now. August has been a great month for our Baby Doge, and Baby Doge has been present in significant events and projects, collaborating with exceptional partners and listing on new exchanges and wallets. So it's actually pretty big. And let's just go ahead and take a look at this. So collaborated events with Binance, Decentraland, Certic, Petaverse, Unicrypt Network, Simplex, Animal League, and Zosk Pay. And the new listings include Guardian and Ceto X. And then the top trading volumes for Baby Doge it's been on top for PancakeSwap, BKEK, OKX, Gate.io. I think that's just Gate, and then L Bank and BitGet. So we've been highest trading volume on all those. And then as well, you can see over here the partnerships that we have now: Chihuahua, Inu, Grove, Grover Token, Rough Haven, IMOV, Mumu, Inu, all that good stuff. Achievements now that we also have the top projects by alt rank, the top projects with highest bullish sentiment, the top projects with highest social engagement, and the most traded meme coin in the Binance Smart Chain, as well as the most held metaverse token in the Binance Smart Chain. So we have all these different accomplishments. So eventually they got to get us on there eventually. But anyways, you can see over here, the one right here, it says Baby Dogecoin has been voted for the first popularized meme coin on Binance Smart Chain or Binance US, and that's definitely good for us as well. And you can see over here, Baby Dogecoin Swap is now live on BNB Chain testnet, so that's big as well. So if you want to check that out, Baby Doge Swap now live on there. So we have all these major accomplishments, and then over here, why this is your project on Baby Doge Swap, and they have all these reasons. CZ Binance has been talking about how zero fees is the new future for crypto, and they're really rolling that out with Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. So there's zero trading fees for Bitcoin and Ethereum when you go over to Binance. So that's another huge thing for Baby Doge. We're kind of following in line with what CZ Binance is doing at Binance. And we can also see over here, number 3, Baby Doge and outstanding partnerships. We keep getting our partnerships. And then 4, getting listed to all these things. So yeah, Binance Smart Chain Daily, they're really pushing for Baby Doge to get out there and really pushing for us to get listed on the Binance. And then this is the most major thing, I believe. Baby Doge is now listed on 20 plus centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. So this is definitely pretty big. And I think that this really gives us an opportunity to be seen by all these major exchanges when they see all these smaller exchanges are listing us and getting money and revenue from us trading on their platform. Also, we should buy and trade Baby Doge on the top trading platforms for volume because of the popularity and minimum slippage tolerance and liquidity. This will show to Binance and all these other exchanges that we're trading on all these other exchanges and making the money through trading fees just because our community is pretty much so strong. So yeah, and also another big thing you want to look at over here is the Fed giving up on the soft landing for the recession inside of America. We're going to be going through a growth recession now that they're saying. So what they're going to be doing is slowing the economic growth of America. And since they're going to be slowing that, this is going to be worse than a regular recession because before we just had rising interest rates. Now we're going to have skyrocketing interest rates and we're going to have slower growth for businesses all over America. And it's pretty much going to be like a slow bleeding method compared to the fast one of the recession that we had. Now, a lot of things are going to be talked about inside the near future, especially around September 15. A lot of things are going on. The merge of Ethereum is going on around September 15th, not 13th. But yeah, around September 15th, at September 15th, we're going to have that merge for the proof of stake instead of the proof of work. And then we're also going to have the Fed meeting, I believe, as well on September 15th. So yeah, that's going to be pretty big day. If you actually go over here and look up September 15th. So let's look up September 15th and then see exactly all the stuff we have going on. So we have tax deadlines for the September 15th. It says over here Independence Day, National Day. I don't know exactly if that's true, so I'm not going to spread false info on that. But September 15th, you got all types of stuff. You got Ethereum for September 15th. So if you just type inside Ethereum merge, so breaking Ethereum merge could happen before September 15th, but most people say it may not or may happen on September 15th, but that's what they're aiming for, the 15th of September. And also, you can look over here, September 15th, and just type inside of Federal Reserve meeting. So I think that's why they're doing the Ethereum merge on that. So if it does pump, it will be a way bigger pump, or if it goes down, it'll be a way bigger crash. I don't know. But anyways, this is definitely crazy. But yeah, I believe it's going to be on the 15th of September. That's actually what they said. So I don't know. We'll see if it actually happens on that day. The Ethereum merge, that's what people are saying. And then the Fed September 15th through the 16th, there should be another meeting. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens there. But anyways, yeah, this is pretty much all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to go ahead and bring all this to you. And if you want to find out about this, you can just go to fortune.com and they're going to talk about how economists are predicting that we're going to have this growth recession and how Jerome Powell has pretty much been hinting at the growth recession. So you're definitely going to want to watch this because there's a lot of information here. I just can't go over all of this inside of one video without the video becoming like 40 minutes long. So it's already getting pretty long now. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. And who knows, I might do a live stream tomorrow. I really wanted to do one tonight, but it's getting pretty late. So anyways, yeah, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. It's always, I'll be back with another video.